Hello, BookTube. We're continuing the shelf tour of the fourth big wall bookcase. We're on the fifth and final shelf, and we're on the seventh part, which is the next to last part of the shelf and the next to last part of the bookcase. So let's move right into it. Starting off, we have Michael Korda with Wings Like Eagles, A History of the Battle of Britain. This is Harper, and was from 2009. Nice little painting there. Then moving right along, we got Target Tokoyo, Jimmy Doolittle and the Raid That Avenged Pearl Harbor by James M. Scott. Quite a large volume. This is W. Norton and Company, New York and London, 2015. Then we're going to get into some Mesoamerican stuff. So I'll put these aside for now. So we'll start with a textbook. A little bit of sun damage on the spine. This is Prehistory of the Americas, Stuart J. Fidel, which I used as an undergrad. Prehistory of the Americas, second edition. Cambridge University Press, 1987-1992, and it's what it sounds like. It's a textbook of an archaeology textbook. Quite a good one. On the prehistory of the Americas. Then we'll go into, and I've spoken about this author before. Brian Fagan, who's an excellent writer and an excellent archaeologist and is able to combine both. He's also a sailor and has written some books about sailing. So this is Elusive Treasure, the story of early archaeologists in the Americas, by Brian Fagan. Nice cover. This was 1977. Charles Scribner's Sons, New York. And from the time of the conquistadors to the 1900s, archaeology in the Americas witnessed an era of unbridled speculation, frenzied excavation, and conflicting attitudes towards Indians. Elusive Treasure describes major controversies surrounding such varied topics as the Spaniards' treatment of the Aztecs and Incas, the destruction of North American Indians' mysterious ancient burial mounds, and the discovery of the 7 lost cities of Cibola. Professor Fagan's ability to synthesize enormous bodies of literature and history on this subject ensures this work is a comprehensive display of the most puzzling questions concerning Indian civilization. And it's very nicely illustrated throughout. And it's quite a fascinating story about archaeology in the Americas. And again, Brian Fagan, Chaco Canyon. Archaeologists explore the lives of an ancient society. And I actually picked this up when I visited there. Chaco Canyon, New Mexico has been called the Stonehenge of North America. Its spectacular pueblos or great houses are world famous and have attracted the attention of archaeologists for more than a century. That is true. So Oxford University Press, 2005. And again, Mr. Fagan. So, Kingdoms of Gold, Kingdoms of Jade, The Americas Before Columbus by Brian M. Fagan. Let's see, Thames and Hudson. And this is 1991. Spectacular, exotic, sophisticated civilizations with cities as large as Constantinople, powerful chiefs ruling in splendor in the Mississippi Valley, tiny hunter-gatherer bands living much as their ancestors had done for more than 10,000 years. 5 eventful centuries separate us from the New World discovered by Columbus and the conquistadors. They gazed on a well-ordered cities, climbed giant pyramids, traveled along roads that were better than those in Europe. They conversed with Indian lords caparisoned in gold, fine cotton, and jade ornaments, and marveled at markets attended by 20,000 people each day. The discovery of this unique world was truly a watershed in history. The conquistadors and the friars who explored America after 1492 left a picture of an age even more remote from us than the Tudor monarchs and the Habsburg emperors. But today, thanks to modern science, we can rediscover not only the achievements of the Aztecs and Incas, but also those of earlier civilizations undreamt of by the Spanish conquerors. The Olmec, Maya, Zapotec, Chauvin, Mocha, and Chimu cultures. So another excellent Fagan book. So then, a somewhat older volume, and this is Octopus Books. I've had this thing for years. Pre-Columbian art, 98 full-color illustrations. Octopus Books, London, New York, Sydney, and Hong Kong. 1972. Original edition was an Italian one in 1966. So general editor is Francesco Abate, and the translator is Elizabeth Evans. Right there, you can see it. A little volume of images on a subject that interests me. Now, moving right along. This is by an author who we'll see a little more of as we move into the next section also. And that's Victor Wolfgang von Hagen, or Hagen. The Ancient Sun Kingdoms of the Americas, a little Paladin Press book. Getting a little bit of yellowing on the paper from the acid in it. Originally published in 1962, but this paperback's from 1973. So I would have gotten this when I was a teenager and when I was first getting interested in archaeology. The Ancient Sun Kingdoms of the Americas. So, like I said, remember the name Von Hagen. And then Nigel Davies, The Ancient Kingdoms of Mexico, a magnificent recreation of their art and life. This is obviously a penguin. Penguin book under their archaeology section. Specific to Mexico. Nigel Davies, 1982. This is a handy little history of Mexican archaeology, which is magnificent stuff. Teotihuacan, Tula, the Olmecs. Interesting book. Very, very nice book. A little dated, probably. Then this is another one. There's a sort of a standard work, or was when I got it. Maya, 3rd revised edition when I got it. Charles Gellenkamp, A Riddle and Rediscovery Lost Civilization. And it was originally published in conjunction with the exhibition Maya, Treasures of an Ancient Civilization. You can see that right on there. So this, there's the end papers. And that was from the Albuquerque Museum. And then I lived in Albuquerque for many years. So this is, originally it was published in 1959. 3rd edition was 85. Here's some of the illustrations. The history of the Maya. I have visited some of the ruins. Chichen Itza and Tulum and all that sort of thing. Always been a little fascinated by them. And then moving right along, we're going to stick with the theme, and that's the Mayans. And this is Michael D. Coe's famous book, Breaking the Mayan Code. The Maya Code, excuse me. And there's Mr. Coe. And this is just what it sounds like. And this is Timson Hudson, 112 illustrations, 1992, Michael Coe. And it's a story of the deciphering of Mayan glyphs and all that. This is quite a fascinating intellectual history. That guy scares me. That is Yuri Valentovich Norisov in Leningrad, about 1960. Isn't that a great picture? Right there. Some very, very, very smart people dealing with a very, very interesting puzzle. And then last thing I had stuck in there is I had these 5 little pamphlets. I'll just show them real quick. Of New England Indians, because I live in New England. It's always... And it's biographies and legends of the New England Indians. So there are 5 little pamphlets, and they are... Who puts these up? New England Historical Series. They're by Leo Bonfanti. Pride Publications in Burlington, Mass. 1993. Fun little volumes. So, that is the end of the 7th part of the 5th shelf of the number 4 bookcase, the Big Wall bookcase. One more to go. Thank you, BookTube.